Hi, I'm Evan. Think about an older adult in your life, like your grandma or a neighbor who used to live next door. Hi, Michael. Chances are you've had to visit them in a long-term care community. How could you not? More than 60 million Americans are over the age of 65. That means we have more senior adults in this country than at any point in history. As they age, many American seniors choose to live on their own, or they might choose to live in a retirement community like this one, where they can get extra help if they need it. As they grow older, some adults need support and choose the higher age to come to their homes for a few hours at a time, just to help them do things that are hard to them, like bathing or fixing meals. With assistance, many seniors can live independently their entire lives. However, some adults will need professional care to keep them healthy and safe. In these situations, many families move their loved ones into what's called long-term care, where they can get support and nursing 24/7. Today, we are at Meadowlark in Manhattan to learn more about jobs in the senior living industry and how thousands of us are going to have to step up to help. Let's go. I don't know about you, but the only type of senior that's been on my mind recently is the one about to graduate from high school, like me. I would have never thought of a career taking care of senior adults, but this career field is about to explode. That's why I'm here today with Taylor, an administrator here at Meadowlark. Hi, Taylor.
Hi, everyone.
Taylor, what made you decide to make a career of taking care of older people?
I've always had a great relationship with my grandparents, and we have a close relationship. So before I even went to college, I knew I liked older people, and I wanted to help take care of them. At first, I thought I wanted to do it as a chiropractor, but soon after I started college at K-State, I realized I didn't like science classes, so I need to find another career path.
Oh yeah, I bet chiropractors have to take a lot of science, like anatomy, physiology, and all of that.
Yeah, they do. I had a cousin who worked in a nursing facility in college. She suggested I consider a career in long-term care administration. It would be a way to work in the business operations side of healthcare, but it would still allow me to help people.
Then what did you do?
My senior year at K-State, I took a gerontology class that met here at Meadowlark. It was a cool class because we did projects side by side with older adults. I got to know many of the residents here who were in the class, and I was immediately hooked. I found it so unique to be around other older adults and hear their stories and perspectives. I added the gerontology program to my kinesiology major.
So what happened after you graduated from K-State?
After I graduated, I enrolled in the AIT program, also known as the Administrator in Training, which is a 480-hour hands-on course during which you intern under a licensed long-term care administrator. I did the program through K-State, but you can do it at many other places too. I completed my 480 hours here at Meadowlark. While completing the AIT program, I got my Certified Nursing Assistant, or CNA credential, and worked here to help make extra money. I figured it was a good idea to get this experience because I could never be good at supervising and training CNAs if I had never worked as one. Being a CNA is a terrific job for anyone who thinks they might want to start a career in any aspect of healthcare. You can get your certification as a 16-year-old, and it's a great job to do while you're in high school or college because it allows you to find out if you like working with older adults. There are other jobs in long-term care besides CNA that students can do here at Meadowlark too, such as working in food services or housekeeping.
Noted. I bet your staff really rely on you for guidance and support.
Definitely. Leadership has played a huge aspect in my career. In high school, I was involved in student council and served as class president, so I learned to lead young adults. But being a leader changes when you are being held responsible for the work of other people. Now, I'm not just helping to plan class fundraisers and prom. My work helps older adults live their best possible lives, and that's both what I love about it and what makes what I do challenging.
I bet. So what happened after you finished the AIT program?
My first job was here at Meadowlark as the Health Services Assistant. I got to learn a lot about the policies and procedures that govern facilities like Meadowlark to make sure that everything operated correctly and that our residents are well cared for. 6 months into the job, the COVID pandemic started, which was super challenging for everyone who worked in healthcare. We did everything we could to keep our residents safe.
No kidding. I bet that was a really hard time for you and your coworkers. So what happened after the pandemic let up?
Next, I worked as the household coordinator of Bramlage House. Meadowlark is divided into smaller groups of people who live here, and we call those groups houses. Kind of like the group students are sorted into in Harry Potter. Bramlage House is a place where people come to live for a short amount of time to recover from an illness or a surgery. As the coordinator, I oversaw the work and schedules of the nursing staff, as well as the homemakers who prepare the food for our residents and people in housekeeping who clean and maintain the facility. I coordinated with the residents' family members, insurance companies, therapists, and doctors to make sure the patients were improving so they could eventually move back to their permanent homes.
Does this place have any magic potions for in your office or magic staircases that move, like a Hogwarts?
No, but we do have a lot of great amenities. If you'd like to take a tour, you can meet some of our residents. I'm sure I could find a few things for you to do.
Let's do it. Taylor showed me around Bramlage House and taught me how to check residents' vitals.
Then you're gonna take this and you're just gonna have her stick out one of her fingers. And then on the monitor here, you can see that her pulse rate is 71 and her oxygen is at 89%.
Okay.
Her oxygen level is moving up to 97, so that's right where we want it.
Take a big deep breath in. Out.
You hear anything?
I can hear it,
Yeah, perfect.
It's really cool. Then I got to go help wheel the resident around in a wheelchair. She was very nice and put up with me not knowing what I was doing. Then Taylor took me to the main building of Meadowlark and showed me some of the activities and services residents enjoy, like the movie theater, Prairie Star restaurant, and salon and fitness center. I had no idea retirement communities had so much cool stuff to do. To end our tour, I got to see Taylor's office, and she showed me some of the reports she had to file on her computer. I met so many people and got to do a lot of things. When we were done, I had a much better idea of what it's like to work at a place like Meadowlark. Okay, this place is really cool. There's so many different things for older adults to do here.
Yeah, we like to offer as much as we can to add to our residents' lives.
Taylor, I can see why you like working here.
I'm glad this gave you a better idea of what we do in long-term care. The days can be hard, but we try to have as much fun as we can.
I know you said you don't work at Bramlage House anymore, so what do you do today?
Now I'm an assistant administrator, which means I pretty much do a bit of everything. In addition to making sure the residents are taken care of appropriately, administrators oversee the staff, facilities, and grounds. We train employees on how we want them to do things, and we're in charge of following all the policies and procedures issued by the state of Kansas.
Wow, that's a lot, but you make it all sound so fun.
It is. It's never boring, and my job will never be replaced by AI.
That's a great point. What tips do you have for people wanting to come into your career?
While you're in school, I suggest that you volunteer somewhere to work with older adults in your community. If you like it, once you're 16, take a CNA class and get a job working at a long-term care facility in your community. In school, consider getting involved in healthcare clubs like HOSA, and you could take classes to learn about the human lifespan and aging. More than anything, learn to be compassionate and patient. Those are character traits that will help you every day in this job, both in working with residents and with the staff members who care for them.
You've already done so much in your career, and you're still so young. What do you want to do next?
There's so many different jobs in this industry, I know I'll never get bored. If someday I decide I want to do something else, I could go back to school and apply that training to my experience with older adults. I could go into many related fields like nursing, social work, dietetics, physical or occupational therapy, fitness, food service management, or even specialize in the finances of long-term care. It takes a lot of different professionals to make a retirement community like Meadowlark run, and there will always be a place for those who enjoy working with senior adults.
But surely there's something specific that you want to do as the pinnacle of your career.
Well, someday I would love to be a director or a CEO of a place like Meadowlark, or any place that helps people.
Well, folks, you heard it here first. Taylor, I'm sure whatever you're going to do, you're gonna rock it. Thank you for giving us an inside scoop here at Meadowlark of what your career is like. To learn more about high-demand jobs in Kansas, visit HirePaths.com. Until next time, this is Evan, signing off in Manhattan for Cool Careers. Have a great day. Ow!
Shake it off! I just got engaged!
Wait, really? And your name's Taylor?
Yeah. I don't remember what I'm supposed to say after that.
Ow!
Just shake it off! I just got engaged!
Oh my gosh, and your name's Taylor? I'm sure. Oh my gosh, can we do it again? Yeah.
I feel like I'm hurting your hand now.
Yeah, actually, that hurt that time.
That one.
Ow!
Just shake it off. I just got engaged.
Really? Oh my gosh, it's so big. And your name's Taylor? I wonder who got engaged first.
Well, that would be me.